institution, modern execution.
Yeah, I got it. I got it wrong.
Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Let's get it, man.
I'm on fire. I can give it to by what they say. They been searching.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one to see it in my face. Get this one.
I figured out how I got it broadcast now.
I just take a sip, but it's split. We on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split. We on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me. Got a brand new visor. Yeah, your friend smart, but my boy's wiser. Yeah, get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, 'cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving
That
in
man got to advance the week, man.
I don't know what we have. I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one. See it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split. We on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split. We on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant. Let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment. Energy up my body burning. My stomach keep up tight. Stop moving. I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it. You gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels. But damn, I'm trying to find. Just say I got sex appeal. I think it's 'cause I wear a flat gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced.
A little game plan, bro. That's it. That's it. A little game plan. I ain't doing nothing but mashing next anyway, son. So y'all know what I'm doing. I'm doing random right now. Random everything. Hey, dog, we gotta click on it at the same time, bro. You gotta back out.
I can't back out. It's pushing the phone.
Yeah, whatever that's done, I'm gonna do it.
Hold up, quiet.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Shell?
I'll tell you, whenever you do load up, back out, we gotta click on it at the same time.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright,
back out.
alright, look.
Backing out right now.
Let me know when you're ready. 1,
Alright.
2, 3.
Money.
Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, been the whole had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it?
I'm rolling one up two in the locker room right quick.
Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live,
You going?
ain't no one alive to do what I love.
You going?
These light years, catch my buzz. These right here, catch my cuz. Now they don't really talk about love. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen true love. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with a cash?
What happened, son?
Pain to a guy that's mad. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like,
Yeah, it was a good game.
what I did, can I kick it? I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah.
What, you broadcasting it on YouTube?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Beckham complete.
That's good for the Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, you curl for that.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick.
Oh,
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
1st down, Baltimore.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson.
Lost
the football.
Let's
This
go.
is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 30,
Let him down.
the
Let
20,
him down.
10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
21 yards. 1st down, Raven.
Listen, my boy.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Browns 7, Ravens 0.
They'll run on first down. Ingram, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Oh.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This one complete to Ingram. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
A gain of 6.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Yeah, very methodical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometime.
Trying for ball, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
Like that. Hand him right there.
Hand him right there. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it is also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees.
Boom. Thank you.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback, Denzel Ward. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football. I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
He was under too much pressure. I couldn't see
that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True.
So
when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not.
And now the ball's
give me that.
And it's picked
Turn
up
on the city, yeah.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
All right,
whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now he'll pull it down.
That shit back. That's a
And he
penalty,
lost
man.
the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
This man really got this
possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So we get it right back.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here's a pass swung out left to his right.
Gotta have defense, baby. Got to have defense.
He works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together.
Damn, man, look at this nigga, man.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. Now a hit and a loose football. This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, going to be towards the sideline and saves the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At their own
you don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. It's his horoscope.
Oh, I'm lagging.
You went horoscope on us, David. And I think the ball's out. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Flag.
So they got some pressure, maybe hoping to get a safety, and they get roughing the passer.
And gave up a pass completion as well. Nothing really went right on that play for them.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your brain.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Down at the 28-yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big-time play.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay with his first career NFL touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar, because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right, other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Damn. Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up and avoids the turnover. But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Ravens 21. Browns 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
He's telling you to hurry up.
7 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21.
Those niggas don't hold on to the ball, man.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25 yards.
And I got about like 30-something fumbles, 4 fumbles.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
At the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The throw over the middle taken in.
Oh, he goes, Shell. Oh, he goes, Shell.
Left side. And all the way in
go.
for the Ravens. Touchdown.
Complete.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. Touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, you should have got that boy, Shell.
The tie.
For the extra point.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even...
And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Complete to number 44.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
21.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Hey, bud, that hit stick a motherfucker on. Yeah.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
He ain't gonna be coughing it up.
On 1st down, Kaepernick going deep here for Landry. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At their own.
So now he's equaled his interception total.
Hey, y'all better clean that room up so y'all don't go nowhere.
3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them.
Why are you doing that?
Start to make a comeback.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Son Lamar Jackson, baby.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
I ain't never played.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
I ain't never played a game like this.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
I ain't never played a game like this.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, that's deep.
And that is
that's incomplete.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that nigga grabbed me.
There, they connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ravens.
Jackson will throw again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Thank you, Chad.
Picked up by Marcus Williams. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Ingram, the Raven ball.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a
Oh,
fumble.
my
This is
God.
picked up by the Browns.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What the fuck is going on, nigga? It got like 20 turnovers. This is fucked up, son. I don't do these many turnovers in the game.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Pernell McPhee.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Damn.
They run it again with Chubb. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. But you might remember Nick Chubb, he had a heck of a game last year in Week 4 in what turned out to be a 40-25 Browns win over these Ravens. He finished with 165 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Of course, never fear for the Ravens, though. After that loss, they went on a run. They would win their next 12 in a row to finish the regular season at 14-2. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And it's complete. Hooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns are back within a score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Browns 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
Better hold on to it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 14.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Ingram again. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I'll get this first thing over with.
Jackson to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore.
Need no more fumbles, y'all.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
On the keeper.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Good game, Shell. Game.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were moving, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Ravens, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year.
You had 10, I had 9,
home
and
next
that showed
week to
because you
take
had
on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the
Came down to the
Browns,
turnovers,
they suffer
man.
their 4th loss so far. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
So that got to be the most turnovers in
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaulton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
That shit was weird, though. That shit wasn't playing like that when man son played, it wouldn't play like that.
That's weird.
Whenever Ben Tragic played, it did not play like that.
That shit is weird as fuck.
Do a nigga whole game plan off. What the fuck going on here? Nobody can do that. Like, you gotta go off a straight luck play, son.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, every play I was his thinking though, son.
Yeah.
See what you want. I was flicking that bitch. Go cough it up.
Y'all coughing it up at the wrong time. Yeah, let me advance.
Bro, that game must have meant something for that game to be like that, bro. That had to be an important game. That shit was crazy, bro.
Put on for the broadcast, man.
What else are the proof for you, man?
Head to head. Oh, what? Where y'all gonna be?